What's up, y'all? What's going on? What's going on, man? Talk to me. Put some lotion on my arms. Thought I had put something on before I left home. What's up, man? Hope everybody's having a good day. Warm here in New Jersey today. Warm. 80-something degrees. Weather was nice. I went and ran. Doritas El Solo. RH. 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 What's up, man? Yo, my man went all the way over there to marry a 21-year-old girl, man. Yeah, I see all y'all in here. What's up, man? RH, thank you, man. Sepia Prince, long time no see, man. I'm good. How about yourself? Mozzarella. Yeah. You don't like that skin color, man. If it ain't black with you, it's whack. If it ain't black, it's whack. Let you tell it. Blessed Tone, what's up, man? New shorts is coming, man. The shorts with soul is coming. I went and ordered them today. I got the orange and the white. I got orange and white. They money. They money. I got to figure out how I'm going to market them, though. What's going to be my marketing scheme? You rebuilding? I'm rebuilding too, Sepia. We in the rebuilding process, man. Don't let me being a YouTuber, fool you into thinking that I don't need to rebuild. Little Sean is good, Blessed Tone. Thanks for asking, man. We all got to rebuild at some point. Shout out to my nigga RH. You got to rebuild sometimes. We have these things that we come across, these events that take place in our lives that tell us that we need to make some changes. What kind of stuff do I like to read? I like to read what do I like to read? I don't know. I don't have any particular genre or type of book that I'm into. I like things dealing with the power of the mind, the sciences of the mind. I love reading the dictionary. I like reading the dictionary. I like reading encyclopedias. Yeah, I'm a nerd like that, man. I'm a scholar like that. Some autobiographies interest me. Philosophy is very interesting. My car, the horn been going off in the middle of the night, and my neighbors been writing me letters, leaving letters on my car saying, yo, my alarm is going off in the middle of the night, waking the neighborhood up. Then my landlord called me today. The super called me and said, yo, Sean, people are calling, complaining about your car. I don't know what's up with it, man. Appreciate you, Commonwealth. Thank you in advance. How about theories? Yeah. It's best when I don't leave myself to my own devices, to my own thoughts. There's nothing like human interaction and getting different perspectives on things by talking to other human beings, man, and listening to their theories. The Merc Crew, what up? Listening to their theories. I like to think, man. I love to think. I love to use my brain. I love intelligence. I love knowledge. I love intelligence. I love challenges. I love mental stimulation, mental jousting. You know, I think I would have done great in a debate club, on a debate team. Yep. Oh, man. Y'all hit that like button, man. These bucket hats is back on the block. Back on the block. Who is this? Look. Howard Cooper, what's up, man? How you doing? ¿Cómo está? Buenas tardes. Buenas tardes. Oh, that's my man. Okay, that's my man I met down in North. Yeah, I know who that is. Hit that like button, y'all. So yeah, those are the kind of things that I like, man. I like good conversation. I love good conversation. I love to stretch my mind. I love to use my imagination. Good, todo bien, all right. Tengo buen día. I love to stretch my imagination. That's why I love to travel. Yep, yes I do. Yes I do. I had a good day, Howard Cooper. I had a good day, man. I had a good day. All my days are good. Things ain't going the way that I want them to go as fast as I want them to go. But I have to constantly remind myself that I'm better off than where I used to be, right? And that I'm starting from a point a lot further along down the line than when I started this journey, you know? You know, one of my, I consider it an asset and a liability, is impatience, right? Because impatience is good for me in the sense that, you know, I'm a mover and a shaker, and I'm not going to wait for nobody to come and do nothing for me. I'm going to do all I can to make it happen. But it's a liability when it's time to wait, right? Because sometimes in life, there's things you do, you just got to wait. You just got to wait. You know, you can't force it. You just got to wait. And when you wait, things turn out better than when you try to force it. Sean, you're not completely drug-free. You're a coffee addict just like me. Have you researched the benefits of quitting? It may improve your mental game. Okay, Hassan. I'm going to let you tell it. I'm going to let you tell it. Tapping in from Elizabeth, New Jersey. Will Johnson, what's up? So someone's come on here with one name and identified me as a coffee addict. It may improve my mental game. So according to him, he spends 23 hours and 56 minutes and 4 seconds with me every day. He understands he knows my mental game, and he knows it to be in need of improvement. He knows my people still wearing masks. He knows my intelligence quotient. Quan, what's up? So, you know, I guess he can glean the totality of my life and of my cognitive functions of my left and right cerebral cortex from the videos that I do. And he seems to think that my mental game needs improvement and that I'm a coffee addict. All right. Sean G, do you think there is an uncontrollable element to life that you have zero control of regardless of what you do? Recreate structure to control what truly may be uncontrollable. Sean G, do you think there is an uncontrollable element to life that you have zero control over regardless of what you do? We create structure to control what truly may be uncontrollable. Yeah, there's no control over when I'm going to expire, right? But like we spoke earlier, I can take it upon myself to treat myself right to the best of my ability and extend my life for as long as I can. But to be able to control when and how I'm gonna die, I'm not gonna commit suicide. So I think that's uncontrollable. You know, we can attempt. Give me tips, Sean. I'm trying to start window cleaning with Soul here in the United Kingdom. We can attempt, and we often attempt to try to control our partners. If you're a woman, you try to control your man or your husband. If you're a dude, you try to control your woman or your lady. And yeah, you can exert some type of mental influence over another human being to a certain degree. But can you fully control what somebody's going to do and what somebody's going to think? I think not. Now, if we were living in a purely nature society where there were no law officers, there was no law enforcement, there was no government, if everyone's just out here just dolo on their own living, and the law of the world was survival of the fittest, then you could probably control your man or your woman, definitely men to women, through fear, through intimidation, right? Through violence. But we don't live in that kind of land. You know, I can't control other people. I like to, I try to. Cedric Webb, but it ain't you know, 1,000% possible, I don't believe. What else can I control? You know, I was always told this, right? Plan the plans, but don't plan the results. So accepting unpredictability in life is paramount. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, that's why the mastery of the mind is so important, the mastery of your thoughts, because your thoughts create your emotions, right? You know, mastering your thoughts. Your thoughts gonna dictate how you feel, 1,000%. And you know, and that's a daily task, you know. But I think I do a pretty good job of controlling myself better. The more experience I've gotten in life, I've learned to control myself a lot more. Yeah. We can't control the government, RH. We can't control these people. You know, these things that I concern myself with. RH, thank you for that super chat, man. Sean G, you're a brilliant man to be able to come on here and answer these questions with perfection on the fly. You're amazing. RH, thank you, man. Shout out to Nadia. Yeah, your mind is really where you live. You can manipulate, not control. Interesting. Khalid and Nifa. What's your opinion, Pluto? I don't know what that means. RH, thank you for the super chat, man. You know, there's really no rules, man. There's really no rules. You really want to get on with your life. You really want to get on with your life. and get busy doing what you're doing. Like I'm sitting here, right? I was riding down here and I was like, damn, you know, because I see it says Pluto power. Okay, I didn't see where it says Pluto. Where did it say Pluto power? Somebody said Pluto power? Okay. And I was saying, Sean, you set up, right? I was telling myself, I'm set up. I'm just one phone call away, right? I'm just one phone call away. And I have to continually remind myself that I'm further along than what my mind is telling me I am, right? Did anybody else see a Pluto on the screen? Did anybody else see that? I didn't see that. So I don't know what you're talking about. And you know, all I have to do is just keep going, you know, keep doing what I'm doing. Keep doing what I'm doing. And be patient. You don't see it either. Me neither, man. Me neither. Just keep doing what I'm doing and be patient, you know? Because the visualization, see, the waiting is the hard part. Hit that dude on the dome. He just high thinking he sees Pluto. Okay, Reflect. What advice do you have for young men who start coasting or losing focus after they reach success? It seems that the higher up you go, the harder it is to keep going. That's a great question. Shout out to my man RSX32A. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Rio Dreidel. You know, when I became, you know, I was talking with my man about this before. I see you, Hassan. Thank you, man. I see you, man. You know how I get sometimes. I'm sensitive, bro. Somebody come at me, you know, I'm right back at them. You know, I'm one of them sensitive niggas, man. Dominic Rowe, what up, man? I blocked you the other day because I had said that the topic we was on, and you came in and asked another question about marriage or something else, and I explained we was on the topic. RSX32. You know, what I found for me, and I was talking to my man about this today, when you become wealthy, and if you're not careful, when you become wealthy and you reach your goals and you start dealing with the type of money that you've long dreamed about, your wealth and your net worth and your success, if you are not diligent, and I wasn't, if you're not vigilant, and I wasn't, if you're not conscientious and disciplined, the wealth that you attain made me weak. The richer I became financially, the more successful I became monetarily, the more money I made, the weaker I became, in the sense that, you know, I lost that edge. I lost that edge that I had when I was eating cake frosting for dinner. I lost that edge that I had when there was no food in my house and I had to go around the corner and buy a loaf of bread for $1.99 and drink tap water for dinner. I lost that edge when I didn't have no TV in my house and all I had was my PC and my modem. This is when internet, you had America Online. Remember America Online? You had to dial up and Netgear to go to connect to the internet. There was no Wi-Fi, high-speed internet. When I only had my computer and my phone, and all I did was cold call different companies all day to try to help them sell their business. You know, when I had money, you know, I laid back RSX 32. I bought a big ass 47-inch LG. I started smoking Duke of York gold label Macanudo cigars. I started going to Club Macanudo in Manhattan on 63rd and Park Ave between Park and Lexington. You know, this is in 2008, and I'm spending $25 on a cigar and $100 meals. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I got intoxicated by the lavish lifestyle, and I became fat and lethargic and out of shape and round. My belly was round, my back was round. I became softer mentally. I relaxed my intensity, and you know, then I became unethical. I see you, Hassan. I know you didn't mean no harm. That just be me. You understand? Niggas step to me, you know. I'm sensitive, I step back, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it did for me. You understand? But like, you look at me now, I'm sharp as a razor blade. You know, I'm clean as the board of health. My body is in peak condition, right? I don't have no physical ailments. I'm not round. My body, I'm cut up. My traps is showing. My chest is chiseled. My body is chiseled. My mind is sharp, you know. And when I get my money again this time, right, I got a reference point. That's why it's always good the second time around. You know, I'm going to stay thirsty. Like, there'll be no need for me to go out and buy $3,600 Hickey Freeman suits or $2,000 TaylorMade suits. And there'll be no need for that, because I'm 54 and, you know, I can get pussy when I want to. You know, I don't have to. When I had a lot of money, I used to buy pussy, right? That's how conniving and weak I had became. I began to relax my masculine aggression to dominate women with my testosterone, with my aura, with my presence, and I started to bait them with money. I would bait them. Yeah, so that's what it did for me. RSX 32. Did you get that drive again when you started again? Did you get that drive again when you started again with the window clean? No, I got that motherfucking drive when I got to federal prison. When I got to the feds, and it was all over. It was no more BMW drop top M3. It was no more Acura RL, fully loaded, Bull system, wood grain. It was no more trips to Africa. It was no more trips to Brazil. It was no more trips to Cuba. It was no more money. All the hoes had left. I had left. My son I was separated from. It happened right then. That's when it happened. That's when it happened. And when I went to the doctor, when I went to the doctor before I went to the feds, and I got my last physical. Would you get a honey that's 25? Hell yeah. I went to the feds. I had to report to Morgantown October 6, 2014. I went for my physical in September. I had them draw blood. They tested me for HIV, for herpes. I said, test me for everything. Goddamn type tuberculosis. Test me, run my blood, test me for everything. Everything came back clean. But he told me, he said, you're borderline diabetic, you're fat, you're obese, you're 5'7", 194 pounds. You ain't sleeping, you got sleep apnea, you stressed out, you depression, you got high triglycerides, high blood pressure, you fucked up. That's where I was at. And I was 45 years old. 45. And when I got to Morgantown, when I got to the feds, I was 194 pounds. When I left up out of there, and I was carrying all those things I just told you, all of those high blood pressure, all that. When I left up out of there, I was hard as a rock. I was 171 pounds. And I ain't never went back and got that fat again. T. Wick just wanted to say you give me a lot of knowledge, making me into a better man. That's a good thing. Somebody else had a comment I wanted to say. Khalid Anifa, love your honesty. Thank you. How did you know when to stop pursuing a business venture? When the money run out. Just wanted to, do you think that's one of the laws of life, that you need to lose it all to wake up and get back to work? No, that's my story. Eric Fontanez, that's my story. But I have to say this observation, and I'm going to ask this question. Y'all always asking me questions. Let me ask you a question. You always asking me questions. This is the question. Why is it that a great percentage of dudes that go to jail, irrespective of their race, creed, color, religion, why is it that a great percentage of them come out and excel further than the civilian that don't have no criminal record and never went nowhere? Why are they more driven? Why are they more focused? Why are they more energetic? Why are they in better shape? Why are they more mentally tougher? Why are they stronger? Mailman D, Las Vegas in the building, Clark County. Demons, what's up? Ramos in the building. Why is that? Is it something about the, do they do some type of self-reflection in that environment? Is it the physical workout? Is it the falling apart? Ed Clark. Or what's the difference between the ones that excel and the ones that end up back in the hole? Adversity makes you stronger because jail a hellhole, and it pushes you to never want to go back, fighting for hierarchy. When you lack comfort and stability, the only place to go is up. That male drive energy, ECT, comes back. What's ECT? RSX. I'm back, made you on your best. I'm back, hope you on your best behavior. What is this dude talking about? Who is this, man? Who is this guy? Who you talking to? Me? You talking to me? How's your first day in the feds? My first day in the feds, I was scared to death. That's how it was. I was like this. I was nervous as a cat on a hot tin roof. I was nervous as a cat on a hot tin roof. Ray 1391. Cedric Webb, man, you gotta, when the money run out, or, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with quitting a business venture, man. Nothing whatsoever. Because when you're down, you meet your real self. Not all of them do. Some niggas go in there and do nothing and come out and go right back. But it was just an interesting observation. Jamil, what up? It was just an interesting observation. And I know for me, what prison did for me, it was a time for self-reflection in a humongous way. That shit saved my life. Saved my life. Going to prison saved my life. This is me. I only talk about me. I don't do cryptocurrency. I don't have no cryptocurrency. I have no interest in cryptocurrency. I only talk about me because I have to fix me. I'm the problem. I'm the problem. I will destroy me quicker than anybody else. So I'm always going to give you my perspective. Some people go to prison and they die in there. They don't make it out. For me, it changed my life. Hanks Franks, Lodi. Hanks Franks. Man, I needed that reset. That shit reset my... Cedric Webb! Just stopping by to show some support, Sean Dree. Great topic and discussions. Keep it up. Cedric, you know, we already rapped. And, you know, with entrepreneurship, and thank you for that super chat. Andre Drummond, Portugal in the building. The Benji. The Benji. Entrepreneurship is a full-time job, and you have to be an extrovert. You know, especially if you're in sales, on the sales. Like I'm in sales, and I'm constantly in y'all's grill with my hats telling you, go buy my stuff. Hurry up. Go get a shirt. Hurry up. Buy my books. Hurry up. My shit is expensive. Hurry up. I got shorts coming up. Excuse me. Hurry up. Buy my songs. Hurry up. I'm constantly replying to comments on my YouTube, putting my website link. You know, I'm relentless. I'm relentless. I'm relentless. I'm relentless. I'm relentless. When it comes to something that I want, I'm relentless. If I want to fuck a bitch, if I want some of that pussy, I'm gonna keep trying until I get it. I'm relentless. If I want to do a workout, I'm relentless. I'm relentless. I'm relentless. I'm relentless. I'm relentless. You know, and that's just the way. That's just the way I am. That's just the way I am. I run 2 miles. I ran 2 miles today. Then I just did, about an hour and a half ago, I did 10 sets of 25 on push-ups, 250 push-ups. So I work out. I'm relentless. My pursuit for my $1 million, really is like 2 million. It's relentless. My pursuit to push little Sean and his baseball career to his level of potential that I know he can play, I'm relentless. You know, I'm relentless. I'm relentless. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Chef Bama, Troy Enterprise in the building. Hey, Chef Bama, man, I went and looked at some of them old videos you sent. I still got some of them old videos you sent me, man, when you bought the red shirt when you was in the gym doing the burpees, man. Yes, I did, because, you know, I save all my content. I said, damn, Chef Bama been rocking with me long time. Damn, look at that girl. She walking with them bow legs like that. Bow-legged girl. Look at that bow-legged girl. Bow-legged Lou. Bow-legged Lou. Yeah, man. The one you had your motorcycle. Remember you sent me the one with your motorcycle? And the red shirt. The first t-shirt I ever. Sean G, yeah, I hear you. I'm going to keep pushing my brand. Can I share the link? Yeah, man. Put the link up there. Listen. Y'all go on Instagram. Top Notch Apparel on Instagram. That's Cedric Webb. He's a part of this channel. He's a part of the platform. He's done mentorship sessions with me. The ingredients joint. He just hit me off with $100 on the super chat. He's got his own clothing line. It's called Top Notch Apparel. Cedric, put that link up there. Follow him on his Instagram and go on his website and support him, man. Support independent content creators, man. Support Damon Dash, man. Support the independent content creator, man, that's not linked up with the corporate machine. Support the people that are like you, that are independent, saying what they want to say, being who they want to be. How you doing? Oh, what's going on? Your shirt got hung, I saw that. Cedric, you put the website up? Let me see, Cedric. Put that website up. Said, look at this traffic, man. Man. Yeah, Chef Bama, man. I appreciate you, man. You had them glasses on with the hat. Sean, what do you prefer to be? Strong physically and broke, or rich and weak? Well, I'm strong physically and I'm not broke, right? I'm a very wealthy man. You know, but I know what you mean. But the physical health is best. The physical health is best. I was talking about that with somebody today. The physical health is best. Yeah, you need money. I got money. I got enough money all my bills are paid. You know what I'm saying? I got credit card. I got room on credit cards to do things. I'm getting ready to come out with a new pair of shorts. They're going to be $100 a piece. My shorts are going to be the shorts with sole. It's going to have the same design as the hoodie. Those are coming out in a week or two. Black pair and an orange pair. And I may put out the white pair. But I would never want to be weak. A man should not be weak. Do you think it's smart to buy assets with the dollar slowly collapsing? Julio Don, I don't know, man. I don't know. If I were to run into about 200 grand right now, where the link at, Cedric? I don't see it, man. They can support. Tell them to go support. Put the link up there in one of the comments. If I ran into 200 grand right now, I would buy some rubles, some Russian rubles, and I would keep some in some Chinese yuan. I would keep some US dollar. What else would I keep? Probably them three. Because those are the three ones that are really vying for world dominance, right? I haven't been sold on crypto, so I haven't researched it, you know. And but I would keep my physical health. Marcus, what's up? Mitch's Goodie Park. Y'all make sure y'all go check out my man YouTube channel, Mitch's Goodie Park. There you go, right there. You see him with the green name. He's a member. Shout out to him and C. C bought the black hoodie. Marcus bought the orange hoodie was sold. One of my comments got removed earlier, not sure. You know what, Cedric? Sometimes they don't let you put links up there. I think that's what it is. Y'all go out, topnotchapparel.com. Topnotchapparel.com. So that's my. You welcome, Marcus, man. Thank you for the support, man. Thank you for the support. Yeah, so that's what it is, man. You know, that would be my play. I'm sitting in crazy traffic, man. You know, I would maintain my physical health. See? Yo, everybody go on Instagram and follow my girl on Instagram. I am C CEE Mitchell. It's my girl down in Atlanta. That's Marcus's wife. They both bought hoodies. They both support the platform. And when I get to Atlanta, y'all, we gonna get together. We're gonna shoot some content together. I'm gonna help you promote your YouTube channel, Marcus. I'm gonna let you get an interview, man. You put it up on your page, man. Maybe it'll do something, maybe it won't. But I think more so than anything, what I prepare for now is the mental preparation that if it really does go to a hot war with World War III, where missiles start incoming into America from Russia and China, or in America, you know, shooting missiles into them, and they cut off the water and they cut off the electricity. I'm preparing my mind for like 6 months of no electricity and no water, right? Because once the electricity goes out, online banking is dead. The banking system is dead. What money you had in the bank, the ATMs ain't gonna work, the bank ain't gonna work. It's gonna be, what'll be the real money then will be how much food do you have in the house? How many cans of tuna fish do you got? How many cans of black beans you got in the house? Do you got a can opener? Get him, Sean. Get him, Sean. The nigga with the can opener gonna be John D. Rockefeller. The man with the canned goods is gonna be Rockefeller. I think about that. I think we take too often for granted that we in America, that's why we so soft in America. We take for granted that this shit ain't gonna, like this gonna last forever. Like, you know, like we can't be attacked. Like China couldn't put boots on the ground here. Or Russia couldn't put boots on the ground here like we do when we went to Libya, Afghanistan, like America does to other countries, man. That's the shit I think about. Staying in shape. And everybody who's on medication, you on like 5-6 prescription medication pills a day, and they cut the electricity off, and Walgreens and CVS and your local pharmacist is shut down, you're gonna die because you're not gonna be able to get your medicine. So, and I don't mean to play doom and gloom, but you know, you gotta goddamn prepare for the worst. Be ready for the get ready. Right? Right or wrong? Right or wrong? Yeah. Men of action, what's up? Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Kyle N. I got a bunch of cans. Look at this. Look what I got in the car. Every time I go to the store, whether I need them or not, I buy me a couple extra cans of tuna fish, a couple extra cans of sardines. I got a bunch of canned baked beans, flashlight. You know, I hope it don't never come to that. But look at the people that are leading this country. They could care less. They could care less if you white, if you Latino, if you Asian, if you European, if you foundational Black American. These people do not care, man. You know, and if it get funky, it's gonna be go for self. Who can survive? There will be no law and order in the street. I think I'm down somewhere like about 164. I'm down probably about 8 pounds. Old school Lordy. Thanks for your channel, Sean G. Got me into calisthenics. Appreciate it. Yeah, Bella Napoli, Michael Jackson. Hey, Cedric, man, when you get off, call me, man, and let's talk a little bit, man. Call me, man. Not tonight, cause I'm gonna be tied up tonight. But say Sunday afternoon, call me, man. You know, and then what kind of world Sean gonna live in? Is my son gonna be resilient enough to survive, you know, a cataclysmic event in case I don't make it? You know, that's what the shit I think about, preparing him for that. Kieran, shout out to my man Kieran. Everybody go follow my man Kieran on his Instagram, black__Phil. Black__Phil. Getting ready to graduate with his construction degree from Temple University in Philadelphia. 25 years old, looking for a job. You got that hoodie, Kieran? Thank you, man. I appreciate you, man. Nah, Kieran, call me Sunday, man, because I'm gonna be tied up. I'm gonna be tied up tomorrow, Sunday afternoon. Sunday after I do Sunday morning Serenity, we'll wrap. You're a great father, and you're bringing up a great man. There you go, right there. See that link right there? Cedric Webb, y'all click on that link, man, and go buy a shirt from my man. Go buy something from him, man. Got some nice stuff, some nice ladies stuff, workout apparel. Support him, independent content creator, independent artist. If you're an entrepreneur, you want to promote your business, hit me with a super chat, and you can put your link up there, and I'll help you promote your shit. Brandon Baldwin, what up? Man of Action, thank you, man. Y'all go to Top Notch Apparel, man. The link is right there. Can I pin this? Pin this. Pin message. There you go. You see, I pinned it. I pinned it. See that link right there? I pinned it at the top. Click on that link from my man. I pinned that shit. Just like I pin your layup. If you go for a layup, I pin your shit to the backboard. I pin your shit. The wrench is for people. You can delete people out of the chat. People come in here talking crazy on the comments. Anybody with a wrench can kick them out of the chat. I prefer your real talking videos. You got a lot of life experience. You got great potential, man. Appreciate you, Zach. Yeah, make sure when you buy your hoodie, don't wash your hoodie. I ain't washed none of my hoodie. I got the orange one. I haven't washed my hoodie yet. I take my hoodie to the cleaners. In the dryer to like fray the hood or make my sleeves start rolling up. You know how hoodies do? Nah. I got to keep that joint crisp. 89 people in the chat. Let's put it on 100. Share this video. Put it on 100. Share this video. $92, triple digits. Y'all gotta hit that like button, man. If y'all hit that like button, it'll go up to 100. We get 100 in here. We get 100 in here. Hey, RH, you still in there? See, my nigga RH want to hear some soul music, man. Who want to hear some old school soul R&B? Brick City, no. Down there, no. Who want to hear some old school R&B? Some old soul music from the 70s. Y'all ain't ready for that, man. Yeah, I'm still doing my smoothie fast. Ain't no question. See how skinny my face done got? Y'all don't want me to put no music on? You want me to just keep talking? All right, we just keep talking. I'm gonna get that signature tee when I get paid. Goes hard. That signature tee money, man. That signature tee money, man. That signature tee money, man. I gotta go to this other store. I'm gonna get that shirt in sublimation. Let's get rid of the gut, Mr. Towers. Man of action, man, thank you for coming through, man. Stay active. Appreciate you for the support, man. Y'all make sure y'all go on my website and buy my book, man. Do you think about death, Sean? Hell yeah, I think about death, nigga. Every day. Every day. Every day. The question, y'all, is do you think about death, Sean? Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's what make me get up out the bed. That's what make me go work out. That's what make me be relentless. That's what makes me stay focused. That's what makes me put everything in the little Sean. That's what makes me promote my books. That's what makes me promote my hoodies. That's what makes me promote my music. That's what makes me do everything I do, because I know one day it's gonna be over. It's gonna be over. Tawanda Gardner, showing women over 50 have a hard time dating. Help with that. What women over 50, you got to get your bodies correct. I don't know what you look like, Tawanda, and I'm just saying, I'm 54. Chicago, if you a lady in your 50s, you still young. And you're not supposed to be fat. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to look good. Your pussy's supposed to still be able to get wet. You know, you supposed to, you have to be attractive. You have to make yourself attractive. And young dudes, some young dudes dig older women, man. Just like a lot of young girls dig older men. Some young dudes dig older women because y'all not as oppressive. Y'all not as oppressive as younger women, man. Yeah. But you gotta make yourself look good. You gotta look good, man. All right, Zach, peace. Gotta look good. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, when you put your jeans on, you know what I'm saying? You gotta look good. You gotta have your stomach flat. All that. You know, because niggas want to fuck. Niggas want pussy, man. And you gotta be attractive. If you fat and way out of shape, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. Thank you, Tawanda. No disrespect. Chicago represent. Let's put on some old school. My man, Demas Ramos said put on that old school. Now listen, let me get up out of here, man. I'll holler at y'all later, man. Y'all make sure y'all check out my man Cedric Webb, Top Notch Apparel. My man Marcus Miller, Mitchell's Goodie Park on YouTube. I am C Mitchell on Instagram. Shout out to my nigga RH, RSX32. All the support, man. I appreciate all of y'all, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Peace.